And looks like we're set. Nice. Very, very nice. Alright, so I'll plug in a drink. Oh, fuck. God, he's so fat. Oh, look at you. Instagram too. Get it all at the same time, you know. Nice. Well, I went too many fucking screens, dude. This is crazy. Time is fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. This will probably be a quick one. Storm's in the house. What up, Storm? Cheers. How you doing tonight, man? Did make it home. So, I'm actually live on Instagram and also live on PlayStation. Just went live 3 minutes and 23 seconds ago. So what's going on tonight? Hopefully Ali shows up. Maybe some hulking out. Playing Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, nice. What about me? I am just doing this. Just started drinking a little bit ago. Slammed a couple beers and decided to step it up and have a cocktail. So, fuck it. Cheers, man. Thanks for coming in. One viewer on YouTube as well. Cheers, one viewer on YouTube. You're the first. And yeah. Cheers. Nice. Thanks, sir. This is a lot safer than getting drunk in my car, which I did the last 2 days. This is a lot safer. Somehow not as fun. Plus I can't smoke in here. Kinda sucks. What are you gonna do? I don't think I've ever dual streamed before, but we're live on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. So if it looks like I'm checking different screens, it's because I am. Oh, man. Storm, why don't you meet my computer, Frankenstein? He's a fucking sexy beast. And I don't know if you can see, but the fucking Pennywise is back there inside the case. It's RTX 2060 with a why can't I remember what the fucking processor is? Okay, what is the fucking processor? Cattle Bread is in the house. Cheers, Cattle Bread. How you doing, man? Happy quarantine days. Cattle Bread. I don't know if you've got me on YouTube. I'm also live on YouTube at the same time. I don't know which you prefer, but this thing. Cheers, man. The Instagram streams only last an hour and then it shuts down. We're live. We are live, sir. We are double live. Look at that. Oh, how you doing, man? How's shit going where you are? I'll give a little weave right there. Bang. Oh. Anything crazy going on where you're from? What's your YouTube? I believe it's just Slime After Hours. Yeah, I don't have it on my Instagram anymore. I switched to the Twitch URL. If you got me as a friend on PlayStation, you might have got a notification that I went live on PlayStation. I'm alright, thanks. How about you? I'm fine, man. I'm living. I'm doing okay. We're the state goes on lockdown tomorrow, so I've got to make a run to the post office because I've got a quarter pound of weed showing up at the mailbox, and then I've got to run to the beer and liquor store because I need provisions. We've got enough food to last a while, but the beer and the liquor's running out pretty quick, and I got to get smokes, and if I can find it, toilet paper. But that's probably not going to happen. So what's going on where you are, man? What's it like outside? You got tanks rolling through. You got National Guard. You got what you got going on? Mm. Oh, we had a viewer for a split second, then they left. You're staying safe, staying clean, washing your hands, staying the fuck home. Like everybody's saying. Nothing exciting. No toilet paper there either. It's all fucked up. It's gonna be beer next, man. I can't believe with all the bars in Wisconsin shut down that there's still beer in the stores. It doesn't make any sense to me. That the beer and liquor distributors are more well prepared than, you know, the shit paper companies. It's fucking weird. I think it's all a big fucking scam. Either way, fucking cheers, man. You're still working. Nice. We got shut down on St. Patty's Day. 5 p.m. March 17th. I came in all dressed up for fucking St. Patty's Day, and I had to fucking shut the doors at 5 p.m. It was bullshit. We had like an hour's notice. But, it wasn't a good atmosphere, you know. And I was walking around the hotel today. It's my girlfriend staying at the hotel for the next week, just to kind of quarantine herself because she's on the front lines, man. She's the only lab technician for a pretty large radius, and you know, things are starting to get hairy at work, and so she doesn't want to fuck anybody else over. So she's gonna quarantine herself at the hotel I work at for the next week. She's the only person in the hotel, but I'm not even sure how long the hotel is gonna stay up for. But yeah, while she was at work today, I was because we stayed there the last couple nights, and then moved her to a new room, and I walked around and got her new room set up. Went and got her some Chinese. Danny, motherfucking Sly. If anybody's gonna tell you about the bar shut down, it's Danny fucking Sly. Cheers. And it looks like we've got a viewer on YouTube as well. Cheers, one viewer. Oh, she's you said you hope she gets to come home soon. What's up, Daddy Sly? No, she's quarantining herself. She's not like, you know, it's not like mandated by anybody. She's just decided it's best to stay away from her kids, her sister's kids, me, and my roommate. Like, she's being as fucking responsible as humanly possible. And I told her, I'm like, just take a fucking month vacation. You've got vacation time stored up. You've been making money like crazy because you're the only one on. And she's like, no, I'm all in. Like, she wants to do this, you know? She sees it as an absolute necessity for the community, and she's fucking doing it. Mr. Danny Sly, like I was just explaining to Kettlebread, and anybody else that might be listening, we shut down our bar. I'm sure you shut down at the same time. St. Patty's Day, fucking 5 p.m. Um, I am currently laid off indefinitely. But luckily, I've never collected unemployment benefits in my life, so I've got a nice, healthy, nest egg saved up from unemployment. That kicks in pretty soon here, so that'll be nice. And actually, the checks are a little bit bigger than the checks I was getting anyway. Minus my tips, of course. My paychecks are only a third of what I make. Playing any good games lately? I've been playing the best fucking game lately. Do I have it around? Where is it? I'll show you what game I've been playing. Fuck. Where are I? There it is. Sorry. Looked at the wrong camera. Death fucking Stranding. I just finished it. I am fucking in love with this game. It is fantastic. Norman Reedus is fucking awesome. You stock up on toilet paper? No, actually. I didn't take anything seriously until it was too late. And I had actually had like one roll left. And I was like, it's no big deal. I'll get some fucking shit paper in a little while. Next thing you know, Riley, what's up, Riley? Cheers, cheers to Riley from YouTube. Cheers. No, I've managed to bribe one of the housekeepers to slip me a couple rolls, but that's all I got. Hopefully, I can go get some. I'm thinking about checking that game out, dude. It's a lot of fun and it's super cheap right now. They just dropped down to $30. A lot of people talk shit about the game because it came out at the same time as fucking Call of Duty. So obviously that one got more attention, more money. But the fucking story's amazing. The gameplay's fun. I enjoyed the shit out of it. Riley's up on YouTube, says what's up. Everybody say hi to Riley. Riley, we're live on Instagram and fucking YouTube at the same time. So if it looks like I'm talking to myself, it's because I am. Just let you know, man. So Danny, how's your bar doing, man? How's the Sly Fox? Did you guys shut down on the same day? St. Patty's Day? That was a fun bar. Awesome bar. But it's got carpet. Bars with carpet freak me out. Just feels weird. It's like I have to be really careful about not spilling shit. Riley's been playing Warzone lately. I played it for the first time last night, actually. It was fun, but I think it's a little too much Fortnite in my Call of Duty. I'm not too happy with the direction that's going in. But again, still a fun game. I just think the collectibles and the cards and all that bullshit is too much. It's been closed. You sold them, Billy? No shit. I had no idea. Did you make some money off of it at least? Did you sell it at a good time, or did you break even, lose your ass? Mr. Sears, Mr. Quarantine motherfucking Sears. How the hell you doing, brother? Welcome to Social Distancing 101. Step 1, get yourself a fucking cocktail. Might get a new spot after the apocalypse. That'd be dope. Fuck, might be really cheap too. Find some old person that fucking owns a bar. Oh, check it out. It's a chunk of games to get through. Last of Us, Beyond Two Souls. I got halfway through Last of Us before I fucking gave up on it. It was a really cool game, but I don't know. I just didn't. I wasn't like really I didn't give a shit about the characters. I didn't give a shit about the story. So a couple hours in, I gave it up. Riley's been back into streaming. Fucking sweet. Cheers, Riley. Mr. Sears, how are things going on where you live, man? How's the fam? How's everything going? Waiting for Predator and Resident Evil 3. I fucking loved Resident Evil 2, but I only played one campaign of it, so I'll be back and hop in the shower. Just want to say, hey, peace out, Mr. Sly. Enjoy your night. Stay well, brother. You too, man. Be safe out there. Stay clean. Stay home. Yeah, we're just trying to make the best of this weird situation. That's how I'm feeling about Last of Us. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a cool story. It would make a better movie or miniseries than I think it would a game, but it won a lot of awards, so I gave it a shot. Excuse me, and I just didn't fucking care for it, so gave it up. Riley, what have you been streaming lately? Sorry, guys, we're bouncing back and forth between YouTube and Instagram. Did you play Thimbleweed Park? That's from the guys that made Maniac Mansion. Yeah, I played it a little bit. I thought it was shit. Honestly, I didn't like it. Mostly because of the graphics. It's also why I didn't like I didn't like Day of the Tentacle because of the fucking graphics as well. I didn't like the art style. Now, if you give me Thimbleweed Park with 8-bit graphics, NES fucking style, or even Commodore, I'm all in. Excuse me. I like to use my imagination, fill in the pixels a little. Um, I couldn't get behind the animation. I'm a picky bitch when it comes to shit I consume, unless it's beer or booze. Get my new PS4 camera on the 26th, so I'm excited. Nice, very nice. Is there another? Is there like a third version of the PS4 camera? Because I've had the first two. I didn't know the third. Did the third one come out, or did you just lose the old one? Sorry, I feel like I'm never really looking at the camera. Yeah. Did Sears take off, motherfucker? You did, you motherfucker. Could have said hi. Fuck. Oh, man. Alright. What do you say we make another cocktail? I'll skip the ice this time. Warzone, Fortnite, and Star Wars. All solid choices. Except for Fortnite. I played Fortnite for the first 2 seasons when it first came out. I thought it was an interesting idea. But I'm off to bed. Cattlebread, you can't go to bed yet. We're just getting started. What the fuck you gotta go to bed for? Oh yeah, you're still working. Sorry, you lost your old one. LOL. Well, sorry to hear that, Riley. How the hell do you lose a camera? That's so fucked up, man. Alright, put some booze in. Yeah, you gotta go to work. I understand. Cattlebread, you take care of yourself. Don't fucking talk to anybody when you're at work. Certainly don't fucking touch anybody. Hope you're getting fucking hazard pay, man. Alright. Love the noise that makes. Cattlebread, you be safe. I love you. Miss you. Don't wash your paws every goddamn day. Friendly on PS4, I don't know if you know me. Riley, I have Swiss cheese fucking brain. I said this for years. I mean, there's a handful of people that I remember. I feel like I should know you. I recognize the name, but I'm such a piece of shit that I'm sorry I don't. Not right off the bat, but a little jog in memory will get me going. Oh no, that really did need ice. Oh, fuck. Camel Girl 17. I'm afraid that doesn't sound familiar, but thanks for showing up. Thanks for keeping me company. Riley, do you drink at all? Do you do drugs? What's your crutch during the outbreak besides video games? Let's see what we got. We got Storm is left on Instagram. Yes, sir, Mr. Storm on Instagram. And what the fuck is that? Hail, motherfucker. What the fuck is that? Alright. This thing fucking disconnected. We got 4 viewers on YouTube. Cheers, YouTube. So, anybody on YouTube? Holy shit, Mr. Jan. Cheers, Jan. I'm holding up pretty well. Yourself? So, we're also dual streaming live on Instagram. Just in case, if it, like I said, if it looks like I'm talking to myself, it's because I am. Got the tablet running Instagram live as well. Uh, Bumped it up to 6 people. Riley, Jan, cheers to both of you guys. The other 4 of you, fucking say hello, do something. Don't make me sit here and fucking talk to myself. Jan, how the fuck are you doing? You, camera here. Are you working? Everything's probably shut down over there. I think everything's shut down over there a couple days before it shut down here in Wisconsin. We closed the bar on St. Patty's Day, which is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. You're doing good so far. That's good to hear, man. Riley drinks my fruity beer at Fireball. What kind of fruity beer you like? And Fireball. Have you tried Jack Fire? It's so much smoother. So much better. John Adams. Long time no see. Well, cheers, John Adams. I'm just smoking my vape right now. So nice. John Adams, you'll have to forgive me. I don't recognize the name, but I'm sure it has been a long time. Fucking cheers, John. What are you smoking in your vape? You have THC, nicotine, mix of the two. We were shut down. I still got work. Lucky you, man. What fucking day is today? Today's the 24th. Fuck, man. It's been a full week. I've been shut down for a full fucking week. It's crazy. The only person I make a drink for now is myself. It's so weird. I'm used to making like 60 old fashions a night and fucking pouring a couple gallons of beer. Oh man, I'm still doing that. It's all for me now, and I don't get paid for it. I actually have to pay to do it. It's aggravating to say the least. But it is what it is. Bills are paid. I paid my rent up for a while. I've got unemployment that's going to start coming in here pretty soon. I applied for a bartender's emergency assistance program grant, which is like $1,000. So that should keep me afloat for a while. I stocked the fridge full of food. Oh, my roommate and I both stocked the fridge full of food, and got a porch full of beer. We should be good for now, like I said, but I want to take one more run outside tomorrow. Stop at the bank, stop at the post office, fucking grab some beer, grab some more cigarettes. I got like 2 packs on me, but that's not gonna fucking last. It was made at midnight. We were shut down. Oh shit. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, well, the world's different than it was 2 weeks ago. People gotta get that in their head. Honestly, it's fucking stupid for me to be leaving the house tomorrow, but for my sanity's sake, I'm gonna have to do it. I ain't talking to nobody, I ain't touching nobody. I'm gonna use my card, pay for everything, not handling cash. Do my best not to breathe another person's fucking air. Oh, I got my state taxes coming in too. Apparently there was an issue with my state taxes, and so they sent me a letter on March 3rd. The post office lost it, forwarded it to the wrong person, fucking lost it again. I showed up in my mailbox today with like 1,000 handwritten fucking notes on it as to where it had been and how it had gone to the wrong place. So I had to talk to the fucking Department of Revenue for a little while today on the phone, and let me tell you, they're not having a good time. I mean, she was really polite, really nice, and I was very appreciative of it, but you could tell that they're fucking stressed out because every household in the world is trying to get their taxes done to get their money back. And like I did it the first day you could, so I'm actually glad that there was a hiccup because I haven't got that money yet. It's still something I can still spend. I would have pissed it away already. So it's a good thing that there was a big fuck up. That money will fucking help, for sure. But I got that all squared away. I actually had to go to my old boss's accountants to get like old pay stubs and shit from her today. Show up at her accountant's office and they're all wearing fucking masks. It's weird to see accountants wearing fucking masks. It's uh, it's just fucking strange, you know. You're there crunching numbers and even they gotta protect themselves. It's gonna take some getting used to, you know. Fucking, it's a serious thing. Storm, how does unemployment paycheck work? Um, so this is my first time filing for unemployment. Um, but I guess as you work, you accrue credits, you know, with the taxes you pay. And I don't really know if it directly affects how much unemployment you can claim, um, but you sign up for it. And so during a when it's not a pandemic, like during a non-crisis fucking time, they you sign up for the unemployment, and then you have to sign up with another program called Job Services in order to actually get paid from unemployment, which makes you look for a job 4 times a week, meaning you actually have to fill out job applications 4 times a week and submit that information to Job Services, while you also fill out a resume, and your resume is put online through Job Services, and other employers look at it. It's assistance. It's money that comes in. So right now they're paying me something pretty close. Actually, they're paying me a little bit more than what I normally got weekly. Um, and but while you do that, you're also supposed to be actively looking for a job. So they have all these things in place to make sure you get another job very quickly. I know a lot of people just fuck around with it and put on fake fucking, fake employment searches and shit like that. Excuse me. But with the fucking pandemic that's in front of us, the state of Wisconsin at least has suspended the job search requirement. So I still had to fill out a resume, but I don't have to fill out 4 job applications every week. But you have to file a weekly claim. So if you need money for the next week, you have to file a weekly claim before the week starts. Um, and you just have to do that every week. And the claim is like 8 questions long, asking you what you did that week, you know, how you're spending your money and shit like that. So you just fill it out, submit it, and then they pay you. So my shit, I just sent them the last information they needed today. So it hasn't been finalized, but they told me what I will be getting when it does get finalized. Simply Midway says hello. Cheers, Simply Midway. Hello. How much do they pay? It's comparable to what you made. My paycheck was only a third of the money I made, because I got my paycheck, I got my credit card tips, and then I got my cash tips, that are all pretty much equal, like in thirds. So I'm still only making a third of what I was making before, but it's something, and it's more than enough for my bills. Because I've been living kind of high on the horse and spending a lot of fucking money I shouldn't be spending on shit I don't fucking need. Because I've made more money this year than I've ever made in my life, um, which is why I did start saving up money because I've got some debts to repay and I've put some money aside. But obviously it's all gonna have to get used, unfortunately. But I did spend the last few months building up my credit. I now have fucking awesome credit, close to awesome credit. Um, so I mean, I've actually got another credit card coming in the mail, which is why I have to hit the post office tomorrow. That and the not Halo as a Master Chief. I don't play fucking Halo. I'm sorry, man. But cheers to you anyway. Um, so I mean, my check. I'm not entirely comfortable talking about exactly how much I make, but like I said, it's about $100 more than I would normally get every week. Um, for my job, I actually get paid twice a month, so I had to do some math to figure that out. But like I said, my checks were only a third of what I was getting paid, so it is still less. But I generally pissed away the rest of it anyway. You know, I mean, every night I was walking home with my credit card tips and my cash tips in my pocket, and that was basically free money because my check itself would cover the bills. I started putting money away, and I got a couple secured credit cards a few months ago, and that fucking built my credit up pretty goddamn good, pretty fucking quick. And I just got approved for a new credit card the other day, pretty much when all this shit went down. So that should be hitting my mailbox pretty soon here. So I mean, financially, I'm stable for the moment. You know, knock on fucking wood. Alex Zivuv says, Sup, Alex? Cheers. Alex, in case it looks fucking stupid that I'm just sitting here talking to myself, I'm also talking to people on our Instagram Live page, just to let you know that I'm weird, but not that fucking weird. Yeah, I am. But it's Storm, like I said, it's very comparable. Ollie fucking joined. Ollie, it's about fucking time, man. I've been live for 31 minutes and 24 seconds. How fucking took you so long? Ollie, you'd be happy to know we are live on YouTube and Instagram at the same time. Cheers, bro. I'm going to be repeating myself a lot. A lot today. Depending on how long I'm on. I'm going to have to get a beer after this. These cocktails are going down too quick. Oh, big bitch. But yeah, Ollie, anything new today, man? Anything going on? John Adams says, cool. That's the last fucking thing this is. It's cool, man. That's the last fucking thing this is. John, Alex, Midway, anybody that's here, fucking tell me about what's going on where you are. You know, like, let's engage in a fucking conversation. Let's talk about what's shit like. You know, what were you doing before this, and what are you doing now? You know, I just seen it. Just seen it, motherfucker. Well, I'm glad you joined, Ollie. Fucking that one dude. What up, dude? Cheers. Ooh. I don't know how much more of this. Oh man, it's awful when it's fucking piss warm. But I'm also not drunk yet. I mean, if I was drunk, I wouldn't give a shit. But I'm trying to get there. I promise, I'm trying to get there. So, Hulkin, Ollie, just so you guys know, we're live on YouTube and Instagram, which you're going to see me looking back and forth between screens. Don't be alarmed, I'm not having a stroke, I'm just talking to multiple cameras and screens and such. Alright, slam this, I'm going to go get a beer. I don't even see you on YouTube. That's... really? Well, we're down to we're up to three awesome viewers on YouTube and 3 on Instagram. Best of both worlds. If I had another device, I'd stream on Twitch. Might go to YouTube. Please do, because this stream can only be up for an hour, so this stream only has like 27 minutes, and then I'm going to have to shut it off. Alright, I'm going to run and grab a beer. I'm going to run and grab a couple beers real quick. Give me 2 fucking seconds. And we're back. Figured more people would be watching, being quarantined. Well, I don't have like shit for a following anymore because I didn't keep up with it. I'm but quality over quantity. I'm very happy, very, very lucky that I've got the few people that do watch me coming in. Fatality's in the house. Cheers, Fatality. Oh, that's good stuff. I made that. Nice. Pretty proud of myself. Fatality says, my brother. My brother. What's going on, man? How are things going today? Anything new? Why does my shit keep disconnecting? That's fucked up. So Fatality, we are live on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. So this stream here on my computer's about to play a bunch of porn now. This stream's gonna cut off. Let's see that reply. What reply? Reply says cool. So yeah, this stream is going to cut off in like 20 minutes or so because Instagram cuts you off at the hour mark. So if any of you guys want to, please feel free to jump over to YouTube. You'll get a slightly different camera angle. Not so much double chin, but a little more of the receding hairline. It's nice, trust me. Storm wants to see a reply. I'm guessing the reply is over there. Is that what you're talking about? Can you see that shit? I have no idea if you can even fucking see that shit. It's probably, yeah, it's definitely backwards. Drumming my life away, you motherfucker. I've wanted to talk to you for years. You son of a bitch. Welcome to quarantine. How you doing, man? Drumming my life away. Let me tell you, you will always be a fucking legend in my eyes. Yeah. I'll wait for you to respond if you're even still here. You're probably not still. You're not still here. Motherfucker left already. Fucking legend. Anybody who doesn't know, drumming my life away is So-So the Clown. If you guys remember So-So the Clown. Replay. I mean, lol. Sorry on that shot you made. Oh, on the shot. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the cameras caught that. So I could be completely making it up, but I'm not. I promise. I was actually really impressed. Actually, I could swing my camera around here. Forgive me, guys. So, if I'm correct, there should be a bottle cap somewhere right here amongst the snuff rags. And here it is. There it is. I did actually make it. And, yeah. So, yeah, there it is. Also, okay. So, yeah, it's the best you're going to get. Oh, there's a little guy. After further review, yeah, the bottle cap was in the garbage can. Amongst a bunch of fucking snotty, fucking disease-ridden fucking... Oh well, it's my disease. If I want to spread it to myself, I will. We're rocking 5 viewers on Instagram, and it looks like Storm and Ollie on Instagram, and 5 viewers, 6 viewers on YouTube. Sorry, I must be getting drunk. I'm starting to slur. The goal does not count as the timer ran out of time. What kind of fucking bullshit is that? There are no fucking sports on right now. You get what you fucking get, and you don't throw a fit. It's fucking bullshit. You take my fucking score and count it. That fucking timer's horseshit. We don't play by Canadian fucking rules up here. Except I am drinking out of my Dudley Do-Right glass, so maybe we do. I don't know. I need an impartial judge to make a proper ruling. Alright. God, that is so awful when it's piss warm. I guess maybe I'm not the true alcoholic that I thought I was. Because, I didn't want to drink that. It's, on ice it's delicious. Piss warm, not so much. See, this is the thing. I've got all this beer that I stole from work, and it's none of it is beer that I would normally drink. Like, I mean, I did steal some beer that I would normally drink, but I drank all that very quickly. And right now, I mean, this is still IPAs, which is fine, but after this, it's like nothing but Red's Apple Ale, and Red's Pineapple Ale, and Red's Blueberry Ale. I stole everything that was going to go bad over the next couple months, so. Oh my god. Oh yeah. But my roommate did, like, I also stole a case of, I didn't steal. I was doing like last day inventory, and I was like, well, all this beer is either expired or going to be expired very soon. Um, we're not going to be open the next month for sure. So, what do you want me to do? You want me to throw it out? You want me to take it home? You want me to give it to the staff? So I ran all the bottles of wine that were already open that were going to go bad in the next couple days. I gave that to everybody at the front desk, and then I took all of the bottled beer and liquor beverages home with me because that's what you fucking do, it didn't matter if I wanted it or not. So I took an unopened case of Dos Equis home, and Dos Equis lager, Dos Equis. And while I was gone, while I was staying at the hotel with my girlfriend, my roommate sold it for $40 because times are fucking tough, dude. And even the liquor stores are closing at like 8 o'clock now. So he kept 20, gave me 20. I was fucking perfectly happy with that. Actually, it makes me want to stock up on booze and beer while I can, and then just be an asshole and sell it. But that's why I can't buy toilet paper. That's because somebody is trying to do that, and this makes me angry. So maybe I won't do that. Maybe I won't be the asshole. I mean, I can still be an asshole, just not that asshole, Because that's just fucking wrong, man. People need booze. This is fucking Wisconsin. People need fucking beer and booze. It's crazy. We're up to 8 viewers on YouTube. 1 viewer on Instagram. Ollie, did you make the switch? Are comments down on YouTube? That's a common fucking occurrence. Let me get that last brandy soaked cherry. Alright. Put that shit away. 7. Lost one because it's not that interesting. Welcome to Slime After Hours, where it's never really that interesting. I don't know, do you guys want to see my shitty vinyl collection? My shitty video game collection and ancient media collection. There's some blank fucking 8-tracks and some other garbage. I've got a Slimer Ghostbusters thermos, water bottle, whatever the fuck it is. I have my collection of Simpsons Pogs. There's a Ken Brockman. Yeah, I know. Ladies, fucking the line starts at the right. Simpsons Pogs. Get the seats fucking dripping. I get that. Oh, I've got my Playboy. The only Playboy I've ever bought in my life, actually. And I've actually bought it twice now. Son of a bitch. It's a Playboy with Marge Simpson on the cover. And actually it's also Marge Simpson on the fucking spread. It's fucking ridiculous. But I mean, you have to have shit like this, You see those titties? It's ridiculous. And you know what's crazy is I swear that when I bought this when it first came out, and I could have swore that there was a picture of her blue bush, but it's not in here, and I feel like I've been mandalaed, like fucking shit's changed, retconned. Ooh, shit. Yeah. Lots of stupid fucking nerd shit here. Are you drunk yet? Not yet, but I'm clearly getting buzzed. Because I'm starting to slur my words, use the wrong words, and I overall, I just feel a little better. So yeah, I'm definitely probably drunk. This, it says Ranger Danger on it. This is actually the script to Jay and Silent Bob reboots. And it's autographed by Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes on the front page. I got this at the meet and greet that took place on my birthday in Chicago. It's pretty fucking dope. And there's even some storyboards in the back. Very fucking cool shit. I don't know. What else? What else can I show you to keep you from being bored? I have this first edition copy of Bill Cosby's Fatherhood. Because why would I find this in a store for 25 cents and not fucking buy it? It is Bill Cosby's Fatherhood. Storm says, "What is this? That looks like an otter on his back. I don't know what that is. It just looks like an otter. There's 6 fucking people watching my drunk ass fucking ramble on about stupid shit, and nobody's saying anything. That's weird. Oh, chapter 1. Chapter 1 of Bill Cosby's Fatherhood is 3 a crowd. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking look, I don't care if he rapes every person on the fucking planet. He's America's dad, and still fucking one of the funniest fucking dudes ever. One of the funniest clean dudes ever. I also have a very small collection, but it's still mine. These are all first editions from some of my favorite authors. I'm actually missing a couple. Oh, no, I'm not. There's Silence of the Lambs. What else can I show you? My vinyl copy of Beverly Hills Cop 2, the soundtrack. It is, well, it's fucking stupid, because it's the soundtrack to Beverly Hills Cop 2, but it's also awesome. How much longer on Instagram Live? Well, it lasts an hour. We're at the 47-minute mark. Maybe 10 minutes, maybe 13. I can't really remember which one I started first. I think I started YouTube first, to be honest. Storm, are you going to pop over to YouTube? Because we've got 5 people that don't want to comment. Honestly, there's nothing to comment on. It's just me drunkenly rant. I guess I am drunk. That's strange. I'm buzzed. I'm not drunk. I'm buzzed. I'm rambling, very buzzed, and not making a whole lot of sense to anybody at the moment. But Storm, are you going to join us on YouTube when this Instagram thing shuts down? Please do. Please, sir. Clutch says stop. Clutch, what's going on, man? Cheers, brother. Love you. Clutch, thank you so much for saying something on YouTube. I was getting worried that the comments were broken, or that I was just that fucking boring. Which I know it's probably a healthy mix of the two. Let's go. You can go up here. What else can I show you? What do we got here? Garbage. I found Americana at a garage sale for $0.25, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna buy this Offspring album. Also found a bunch of Goosebumps books. I don't know. I bought a bunch of garbage too. You still got that Bart Simpson. Clutch. Do I still have that Bart? Oh, the life-size Bart Simpson. No. Actually, that is at Heather's right now. Her son seemed to really like it. I couldn't, when I was packing up my shit, dude. I didn't want to take it. You know, it's not like he always played with it, but once in a while you'd catch him playing with it, and I just didn't want to fucking take it. So no, I don't still have that. That was a great win. That was a $5 pull on a fucking like a giant claw machine. Um, I was at I was at a mall in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Um, they had an entire store, like a storefront, that was converted into like this ridiculous giant size fucking claw machine, and I threw $5 in and won on the first grab, and it was this, you know, fucking I don't know, 2.5 foot, 3 foot fucking Bart Simpson doll. Um, Storm says if I can find you, yeah, but it's not, he wasn't attached to it. I mean, he was a fucking baby. He wasn't really attached to anything. Um, I don't know. I just like the idea of him fucking having it, so I left it there. Uh, I did not take it with me. Um, but that's all right. I got it. The experience was winning it. Um, it's something that I would have killed for when I was a kid. So, I mean, I don't know. She probably threw it out, but if she didn't, then hopefully he fucking digs it too. Or her daughter, maybe she digs it. I don't know. But clutch. I've made up for that with. I have the complete set of Simpsons Pogs. Here's the Monty Burns Pog. One, it's awesome because I actually own Pogs, and two, I own the complete set of Simpsons Pogs. And I just got the Slammer set as well. So I also own I mean, they're not actually Simpsons brand Slammers, but they're Bongo Slammers, which is the comic book company that came out with the Pogs. And they're all pretty cool. They're all like Hypno Slammers, is what they were called. I'm pretty sure Matt Groening had something to do with it. Bunch of garbage. Whole bunch of garbage up here. I did find some dinosaurs toys at at the Salvation Army here. These are like 10 cents. So I have an issue. My issue is that I'm old and I'm getting older, and everything I do is a weak attempt at reclaiming my childhood. So I buy stupid shit like this. It's really fucking common. It happens on an almost daily basis, or at least it did before the pandemic. So it's nice to have goofy, stupid shit like this. That's why I collect old shitty comedy vinyls and garbage like that. So Storm, did you find me on YouTube, or are you working with one device? Is there anything else stupid that I can show you? Oh, actually. So this is funny. I was talking about this on Instagram the other day. I was drunkenly talking to Nacho Pants. If you guys remember Nacho Pants from the old Ustream days, we were talking about what would, because this was months ago, when the impeachment trial started. We were talking about, God, I don't even know how it started. We were both shit-faced, I'm pretty sure. Surprise. We came up with like an imaginary scenario where Donald Trump kidnaps Elon Musk and forces him onto a SpaceX fucking rocket ship and then launches them both into space to avoid impeachment. And so I came up with a screenplay that I actually finished. It's a fully written fucking screenplay. Let me see. It's called Red Hat. I don't know if you can even see that shit. I was talking about this on Instagram last night. It is a fully realized fucking screenplay. And it's really fucking funny. It is stupid fucking funny. And I surprised myself when I was writing it. But I never sent it to Nacho. Because the thing is, I have this creative issue where when I start to create something, I almost never finish it. And when I do finish it, I get super anxious about it. And I never fucking release it. And I know it's a common problem. A lot of people have it. I can't fucking get over it. You know, I got a thing. I got a fucking thing. But I did show it to my girlfriend. She fucking thought it was fucking hilarious. Um, I also sent some excerpts to another friend of mine in Chicago, and she dug it as well. Actually, no, she never got back to me. So maybe she hated it. She might have hated it. Yeah, she probably hated it. James, hey, it's Storm. All right, so Storm's in the house. All right, so Storm, I can cut off this fucking Instagram live. All right, no more Instagram live. Storm is here. I'm gonna delete the video. We're gonna call it motherfucking good on that shit. Turn off. Stop. Stop what you're doing. God. Alright. Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think of stupid shit that I can keep you entertained with because I feel like I have double and triple repeated myself over the course of the last couple days on Instagram. Storm, you were there every day. I don't want to fucking bore you because you were fucking kind enough to actually show up. I've got this. It's a really shitty thing that you can buy at GameStop for $12. It's a light. It's the dead ghost from fucking Pac-Man. But I ran it out of batteries and took it off the wall, and now it just sits under my desk. Yeah, there's all kinds of shit here. I just don't know how to entertain you currently. What do we have that's new and in the place? Slightly strange. There's this. I don't know. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. This is a glow-in-the-dark rubber chicken. It's my favorite thing in the world, actually. Got some George Carlin records. I've got the soundtrack to MASH, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Big Top Pee-wee, a soundtrack to Big Top Pee-wee, but it's also a radio sampler. Like it's meant specifically for it says not for sale, it's meant for a radio station. Been in your stream for a while when you used Playroom. We're using Playroom right now, actually. Mr. Storm. Yeah, the fact that I can read what you're saying on the comments. That is the Playroom experience. But yeah, I know you've been around for a long fucking time, man. I know. I appreciate it. I apologize for failing you guys and not keeping up with it for the last. God, when did we start? 2015. I think we were doing this in 2015, and 5 years. You know, we were lucky. You know, we got on the scene very quickly, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun at first. It's still a lot of fun. It was always a lot of fun. I just kept finding myself with other things to do. I don't know. The sad thing is, anything I did during that time that wasn't streaming didn't mean anything to me. Like it was all for nothing. You know, it doesn't matter if it was, side jobs or relationships or working on myself. None of it fucking really mattered in the end. Because I still ended up where I am. Yeah, I don't know. I should have focused. I definitely should have focused on you guys and stayed consistent. I mean that would be the difference between you guys coming out and talking bullshitting with me, once every couple weeks when I decide to go live, or coming in every day. Can you do the effects on Playroom? Yeah. Yeah. You want the effects on Playroom? Absolutely. Oh my god. Your monkey will dance for you, sir. If my phone decides to. Mr. Rome has subscribed to me on YouTube. Mr. Rome, whoever you are, cheers, sir. Let's do a second screen here. And let's find something here. What kind of effects you want, sir? God, you looking for some greenage? Cheers. Actually, that fits in perfectly with fucking Frankenstein. Look at this motherfucker. I fucking love this computer, and you know, it pisses me off that the reason I bought it, I don't use it for very often. I actually bought this computer to finish the video game that I started writing in last December. Not the last December, but the December prior. I've done like nothing. There's black and white. I used to use Playroom and love the effects. It would be like a tutorial. Yeah. I always found these pretty annoying, to be perfectly fucking honest. You know, so I really don't do drugs anymore, so none of this is all that entertaining. Ooh, I don't remember this one. It kind of hides my double chin a little bit. No, it doesn't. You're right. No, it doesn't. This one definitely hides my double chin. I am super buff. Can you read my shirt in this? Does it say... fuck it. Cut your dick off. Yes, you can read it. It's almost perfect. Fuck yeah. Fuck it. Cut your dick off. Fuck you, Mickey Mouse. Fucking A. Oh, that is a Lard Humongous t-shirt, by the way, if anybody feels like they want the same. It's been a while since I watched the PS4 stream. Ollie, trust me, it's been a while since I did anything that felt like a PS4 stream. Usually, I just like to get shit-faced and fucking talk to people. The only reason I even still use the PS4 to do that is because that's generally the majority of the people that I've, you know, been in contact with. It's how they find me, or how they used to find me. Since we switched from Facebook to Instagram, I actually get a better response from people on Instagram than I do on any other medium. I would love to move everything over to Twitch because I fucking hate YouTube. But I've got like 3 followers on Twitch. Nobody gives a fuck about me on Twitch, which is perfectly understandable. Nobody should give a fuck about me at all. At all. What else can you do in that playroom? Nothing, man. There's nothing. I mean, I can make stupid masks and put the masks on my face. I can draw objects and put them in the room with me. But none of that shit entertains me, and it certainly doesn't entertain anybody else, except for like 7-year-olds. Now, if we have any 7-year-olds here, I am down to entertain, but they got to do a shot with me. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's fucking apple juice. I want a kid doing a fucking shot with me. You know how this is very criminal, by the way. Do you know how many children I've given their first drinks to? It's a point of pride for me. There's this great. I was super fucking fat when this picture was taken. This is the only part about it that sucks. But my friend Angie from the last town I lived in, she had this great fucking picture of me pouring a pitcher of beer into this little kid's mouth. We're talking a baby's mouth. And yeah, dude, criminal, yes. Hilarious, yes. Wisconsin, yes. So I all 3 of those boxes checked, dude. Fucking funny as fuck. I didn't actually give him any beer. It was just, you know, I set it up and made it look like I was pouring beer in his mouth. I mean, he probably got a taste of it. Who gives a shit, you know? He's fucking, you know, he was like less than a year old. So he's only got like 11 more years until he drinks his first fucking drink. Maybe. Do the Groundhog's Day on Switch. Storm, you're not fucking 7. Fuck you. Ollie, I am down. Honestly, I'm down anytime you want to do it. If you're down, if you got a camera and a green screen, I'm fucking down. So This green screen material was like $20 on fucking Amazon, and then I've got like a. I mean, this is only a couple of them, but I've got a whole series of like stands and poles and clips that stretch the green screen tight, so that you can set it up behind yourself. You might not need something so big. I needed something large to cover the area because where as close as I am to the camera and the monitors, um, I needed something large that was going to cover the entire background. So that's what I used, so that I could I could raise my beer and not not have my hand exit the fucking the area, like be like this, so you would just see a straight square where my arm's fucking leaving. I didn't want that to happen, so I got a really big. I got like a fucking I don't know, like a 9 foot fucking green screen, like a 9 foot by 7 foot green screen, just to like totally cover the area. And what actually sucks is I have to like back up like 3 feet because my camera's just too close to me. But if you can get a camera and a green screen and do your best to keep yourself within the bounding box of your camera, I'm happy to set you up and more than fucking happy to sit you in the theater next to me. I will fucking do that in a heartbeat. I'm pretty sure I've told you that over the last couple days. I'm more than fucking happy to do that. My sounds. Oof. That's gonna be a USB. What is this? It's fucking retarded. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna play with that shit. Yeah, but I'm down to do Groundhog's Day with anybody that wants to join in. I know there's probably 7 other people here that haven't said a word in fucking 20 minutes that have no idea what we're talking about. But we're more than happy to explain it to you if you would just ask, hey, what the fuck are you talking about? I was super happy when I found this guy. Super fucking happy. Until I realized he had a broken eye. His one eye stays out all the time. I gotta push it back in. It's fucking aggravating. I actually bought him the same time that I bought the glow-in-the-dark rubber chicken that's hanging behind me. And then, am I dragging something with me? Yeah. Well, hey, what the fuck are you talking about? Not you, Storm. God damn it. I know you've been here every day. I'm not gonna fucking go through it. I also bought some chattering teeth. And I made a little trap for my girlfriend's kids because they love to come over here because I've got just a plethora of video games and shit they can keep themselves occupied with. So I made a little trap when I got this stuff in. I wound up the teeth, set it like this on the fucking desk, and then I put the little squeegee guy right on top of it because I knew they would fucking pick it up right away. They would fucking see it, pick it up, and that cocksucker would just go off. Really sucks is that they came over when I was home. They came over when I was at work, so I didn't get to actually see it. So that sucks. But I'm told it was a glorious. I'm told it was glorious. So, Mr. Storm, I will explain it to you. Storm, have you ever seen Mystery Science Theater 3000? If you have, great. So I'm going to continue with this. If you haven't, I'm still going to continue with it. Just Google it afterwards. So what I did, I don't know, it was a couple months ago, I think. I got hammered, and I set up OBS on the computer, and I made a Mystery Science Theater 3000 like theater seat, silhouette. And then I watched Groundhog's Day in Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's on my YouTube. You can watch it still. It's MST3K Groundhog Day with just me. I was already shit faced when I started it, so it's really just me reciting lines and burping a lot. But I realized that I could set it up so if somebody else had a camera and a green screen, I could actually take their video via Skype and put it right next to me in the theater, and it would look just like we're in the same movie theater watching the same movie. And then I could sync it up. You got hammered? No way. On an almost daily basis. Yeah, yeah. As you're more than familiar with. It's sad that most of my fun stories start with I was fucking hammered, and then, you know, that's it's probably not the right way to live, but we're doing it anyway. At least for the duration of this fucking quarantine. We'll figure things out after that. How about that? We'll set short term goals. All right. We're gonna get drunk until this shit bowls over. It's fucking Shaun of the Dead. You know, we're gonna go to the Winchester, grab ourselves a pint, wait for this whole thing to blow over. It just might take a while. Anyway, James. So yeah, if you had a camera and a green screen, and you wanted to, what the fuck? Wait. What the fuck? What the fuck, Chris? I'm gonna invite him to YouTube because if he's gonna have some crazy conversations, I want it to be on YouTube. I have to decide what hold the fuck first. That pile of donuts looks mighty appealing. What the fuck? Indeed. Jesus. Fucking weirdo. I love him. I love him when I miss him. I haven't seen him in a long fucking time. Sounds like he's doing okay, which is nice. Clutch, do you have a phone? Corona beer virus. I do have a phone. It's right here. Do you want the phone number? I'll give it to you. Clutch says I'll blame the quarantine on my alcoholism. Fuck it. That's what I just did. Don't jump on my fucking bandwagon. It doesn't work like that. You gotta find your own fucking reason to blame your fucking wonderful fucking. Where these comments are not just you. Dude, are you fucking high? What the fuck? The fuck? What the doc are you talking about? Yeah, I didn't spell any of that right, but he'll figure it out. He's smarter than I am, and he'll figure it out. Do I have a phone? I do. Corona beer virus. Hey, welcome to the show. Cheers. You're the guest of honor. Holy fuck. How have you been? What have you been doing during this quarantine? Have you come in contact with? Clutch wants to know who is it. It's Crazy Eon. Crazy Eon's on my phone. Texting me some crazy shit, which is good because that's means we're almost at baseline right now. I really wish things had worked out when I was living with him. Like if I could have found a job in Pennsylvania, I would have been not happy, but I would have really liked to have made it work there. I had a blonde moment. Well, that's good. You should have more of those because they're fun. uh, no, I loved living with him and his wife, and I loved their kids, and I loved Pennsylvania. I just couldn't find a job where the fuck. I didn't do a whole lot of looking either. I mean, I applied at one fucking bar in the area, and that was pretty much it for work there. Unless you wanted to be on a roof or working at fucking Walmart. And I wasn't gonna do that, dude. I was not gonna fucking do that. I found a really nice bar. The interview went really well, but because some bitch was on sick leave, they couldn't fucking hire me, and I was like, oh, whatever. It's fucking bullshit. They had a bar up there that did White Trash Wednesdays where like fucking everything was dirt fucking cheap. Oh my god, it was so much fun. Oh, the PA guy. I vaguely remember that. I remember it very well, surprisingly. Um, it was an important time in my life. I was at a crossroads. It was move on with your life or go back to Wisconsin. I for a long time I thought I made a mistake. Um, by coming back to Wisconsin, because things didn't work out the way I wanted to, and things rarely do. You can't blame that on any one person or any one set of actions. It's just not how it goes. Um, but for a long time, I was like, man, that was probably a huge mistake. You know. But being in the situation I'm in now, or the situation I was in 3 weeks ago, things were actually looking pretty up. The girl I'm with is amazing. The job I had had was amazing. Um, the roommate I've got is just the best ever. Um, you know, I don't have any friends up here. I've got my roommate, my girl, and my job, and that's it. And to be perfectly honest, that's all I need. When I need something else, I got you guys. I got you guys. I get to reach out to you guys, and you guys reach out to me, and it's more than a fuck enough, man. I dig it. You know that drawings art skills can get a girl's pussy. What the? All right, I gotta not talk to him for the rest of the night. Do you like Fireball? I do not like Fireball. Ali says I didn't know you were living in Pennsylvania. I lived in Pennsylvania for was it a month? It was like 2 months. Um, yeah, the year before I moved up to Hayward. So, motherfucker, I'm still gonna read what you got to say, but why is he sending me a picture? What is that? Where is that? Why is there black light? What? What? Stop. Stop. Do I like Fireball? I do not like Fireball. I think it's disgusting. Jack Fire, I find much smoother, much better. I don't know. Fireball is, I don't know, just nasty to me. Jack Fire, I hate Jack Daniels. I fucking hate Jack Daniels with a passion. But Jack Fire to me is just the better. If you're going for a cinnamon whiskey, it's the option to go for. Um, the apple and the honey are okay. I use them in a couple different cocktails that I made at work. Um, but the Jack Fire for me, if I'm gonna do a cinnamon whiskey shot, that's the choice. Fireball just doesn't. I don't know. It leaves like a film in the back of your throat. It's just like it's like the abominable snowman just like busted a nut, fucking like on your fucking uvula, and you can't do anything about it. It's throat rape. Abominable snowman throat rape is what that is. I puked on Fireball. Never again. I've had a bubblegum shot. Oh my god, so good. Oh, I don't know. I'm willing to try anything twice, except for anal. I had that done to me once, and I think I'm good after that. But everything else, twice, probably. So we'll decide it on a incident by incident basis. So what was in your bubblegum shot? Why does Fireball never fucking goes back? Oh fuck. Woohoo! All right. Wow. Interesting. Yeah. Storm, tell me all about this bubblegum shot. I honestly don't know. I was too hammered. That'll happen. It means it was good. Or it means you were drunk enough to think it was good. Either way, it means it was really fucking good. Who were you with? What were you doing? What made you, excuse me, what made you try a shot that you knew was going to taste like bubblegum flavor? Was it a girl? Was it a guy? Was it a boss? Like, what was the circumstance that led to you doing just that? Because I'm super interested. Um, I've been pressured into trying all kinds of things I didn't want to do. over the course of and we're strictly talking alcohol, by the way. Drugs is a whole different story, and we'll save that for another time. But alcohol-wise, I've been pressured into drinking lots of stuff that I would not want to do for various fucking reasons. Sometimes it was one, sometimes it was a dude, sometimes it was a friend, sometimes it was a stranger, sometimes it was a boss. You know, I snorted vodka for a boss actually. When I was working at FedEx and I got my promotion to a manager, um, the managers all took me out at like 9 o'clock in the morning to the closest bar. The day I got my fucking promotion, and they ordered a shot of vodka and like 6 shot glasses. They turned all the shot glasses upside down, and then they poured that one shot of vodka into all the 6 shot glasses, like the little dimples that are on the bottom of the shot glass. And apparently that was what you had to do. And I'm pretty sure I was the only one who actually did it. I think the rest of them all fucking pussied out and like threw it over their shoulder. But fuck it, you get one shot, dude. Fuck it, just so I can do it. So I did it, and my nasal cavity has never really been the same. But it was a good fucking time. It was a great time, actually. Um, let's see. There was another one. It was Jolly Rancher shots. I think we've made something similar before on stream. Ollie says I can't drink anything sweets. Worst hangovers. You might be getting close to diabetic. Even if you're not fat, you might be slightly diabetic. You should start drinking some water. Sugar has an issue with me too. Brandy is a very sugary fucking drink, even though according to MyFitnessPal, J. Bavay and Corbel don't have any sugar in them. I don't believe them. Um, but nonetheless, regardless, I still drink them, still enjoy it, and I still use Diet 7-Up. Yeah, sugary stuff to me, it fucks me up too. Um, I made one of the last fucking after dinner drinks I made when I was at work. I had some really nice Jamaican rum that I blended with some ice cream and some chocolate syrup. I made a chocolate milkshake, we're talking like a 6 ounce chocolate milkshake, like tiny, with 2 shots of rum in it. So it was 4 ounces ice cream, with some fucking chocolate syrup and 2 ounces of Jamaican rum, not regular rum, not Bacardi, not fucking, not bullshit, but like straight up fucking Jamaican rum, and it turned out really fucking good. And he loved the shit out of it. And I know it was sugary as hell, and he probably got a fucking hangover off of it. But it was a very delicious way for him to end the night. I was really proud. Like I got a sample of it, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, that's really good." I was proud of myself. It was a spur of the moment thing. He was just like, "What can you do?" And I was like, "Well," because normally when people do that and they want an ice cream drink, I'm like, I'll make them grasshoppers. Or I'll make them killer grasshoppers or killer chocolate covered grasshoppers. Killer grasshoppers are normal grasshoppers made with green creme de menthe, and then I do 2 shots of Rumple Minze, so they're like 100 proof grasshoppers. Um, and the chocolate covered grasshopper, all that is using chocolate syrup on the inside of the glass before you pour it. Um, that's usually my go-to, but we ran out of green creme de menthe, and we could kind of tell some shit was going down, so we didn't really want to make too big of an order. Um, so we weren't getting any more green creme de menthe, and so the guy asked for an after dinner drink, and I did the best I could. And I asked him a couple of questions and deduced that he likes rum, and he's a fan of chocolate, so I made him a chocolate milkshake with fucking Jamaican rum in it, and it was fucking dope. Feel free to send me a meal plan. Clutch. Man, Clutch, you made me drop my toy. I can't send you a meal plan because I don't know what you have at your disposal. Um, and to be perfectly honest, I haven't made myself a meal plan. As you can fucking see, it's been a while since I was on my game. Um, I would love to assist you in making a meal plan for yourself. I would absolutely love it. There are all kinds of apps that can help you. MyFitnessPal being the one that I used when I fucking, you know, got not so fat. Um, I would definitely recommend that. Use MyFitnessPal and just eat normally. Whatever you eat, scan it in. If you don't have a barcode, figure it out. Like, spend some fucking time. Put some effort into yourself and spend some time on it. If your wife's doing the cooking, scan the fucking ingredients that she's putting into it, and then divide it by the portion size that you're eating, and just figure it out and put some effort into what you're fucking doing. Because you and I, we both put effort into some weird places. Um, I'll spend 13 hours modifying an Xbox, like an original Xbox, and putting 10,000 games on it. But I get pissy if I got to spend fucking 45 minutes changing oil, or fucking 20 minutes doing anything else. Like, we don't use our time wisely. We don't prioritize properly, and that's something that we should stop. If we want to actually see change, that's something we got to stop. But it's a fundamental. Um, it has to start with us in the fucking brain area. It can't. People just can't just deliver you the fucking answer, because if somebody delivers you the answer and it's not 100% what you want, you're not going to fucking listen to it. You'll just go off and do something else, or just do what you want to do, until hoping that you do find somebody that can just give you the answer. You gotta. I will help you the best I can, 100%. But understand that I'm absolutely no fucking expert whatsoever. I did really good one time in my life. Haven't repeated it since. So maybe that's something to look at. Um, but I'm happy to help. Um, but the thing is, anybody can run anybody else's life. Very few people can run their own. It's an issue with our species, and definitely our generation. Hopefully, we can overcome it one beer at a time. I work 7 days a week. Ain't got time to shit. Yeah, no, I get you, man. But it's about what's important. You know, do you want to work 7 days a week until you die, at the age of 52, or do you want to work 5 days a week until you die at the age of 65? Like, how much time do you want on this planet, and what do you want to do with that time? How much of that time do you want to spend working, and how much of that time do you want to spend teaching your kid how to drive, showing them the ropes, making them watch fucking Ninja Turtles on fucking Blu-ray? Like, you're the only person in charge of your life. And what do you want to do with it? And you're lucky. You're lucky because you actually have a life. You've got a wife and a kid, and you've worked hard for both of those, and I understand that. But you know, what do you want to do? You know, if you want to get healthy, if you want to be healthier than you are now, it's something that should be your priority. Fuck sports, fuck music, fuck video games, fuck drinking. That should be your priority. I don't have much of a priority at the moment, which is that's my crutch, actually, is not having anything. Um, but I feel like I'm starting to get something, which is actually why I made some moves. I did some things, but I haven't fully pulled the trigger yet. So even I'm stalling on my own fucking advice. I'm stalling. So I understand that I don't know the fucking answer either. But if you ask me for help, I'm gonna advise you the best I can, and that's all I got. Fuck. Why are titties like the best thing ever? You know, it's like, I mean, you can fuck them, but like you don't get a whole lot of pleasure out of fucking them. It's just fucking titties. Sucking on them is fantastic, but then you have to think there's something wrong in your brain because you did that as a baby, probably. Still, like, titties are just so great. They're fantastic. They're almost as good as ass. Why is ass so good? Oh, ass is definitely good because you can just stick your dick in it. It doesn't really matter where it goes. You're still gonna have a good time. Ugh, we're disgusting people. At least I am. What I don't get is foot fuckers. That shit flips me the fuck out. If you like feet, I've got you on the same category as a pedophile. Like if you're a foot fucker, to me you're like two steps above a pedophile. You know, you've got like two major life decisions before you start fucking little boys. And that's not based on anything really, just my personal experience with foot fuckers and Quentin Tarantino. You know, it's just you're right there. You're right, fuck there. All right, I've got a bladder that's getting full, and I've got lungs that are getting empty, and I'm gonna go take a piss, smoke a cigarette. I will. I'll let this go. I'll let this go on for a while. Um, but I'm probably gonna be like 7 fucking minutes. And if you guys decide to leave, I'm sorry. If you decide to stick around, actually, you know what? Let's do this smart. You guys find me on Instagram at Slime After Hours. Um, again, that's at Slime After Hours, one word. Um, I'm just gonna continue this while I go smoke and piss in there right now. So, if you want to sit here and talk so much yourselves, feel free. If you want to stare at whatever bullshit nerd junk is fucking over here, feel free. But like I said, I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna smoke a fucking cigarette, and I might get high. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh. If you're not here, I really appreciate you coming down and listening to me fucking ramble about whatever the fuck it is I've been talking about for fucking 2 hours, hour and a half. Bum, 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 bum. And I'm back, and there's 7 people left. Oh my god. Adam Wench, never streaming. All you people say is cheers, ha 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 ha. Special ed and half. Special ed and half. I mean, yeah, no, this is totally special ed. This is what happens when those kids grow up, sort of. Alright, this beer is the warmest, so I'll drink it first. Madam, cheers. Thanks for coming down. Sorry it was void of anybody for a couple minutes there. I had to go take a piss and smoke a cigarette, which, if you're really interested to see all that, is on my Instagram story right now. You can watch the entire thing. It was just me rambling and pissing, burping, and smoking. So, you know, the content is there. If you really want to dive into it, feel free. Franza, holy shit! Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking cheers, man. Fucking, I haven't seen you in fucking years, man. I love you and miss you. And a cheers for Ekberg. Cheers per Ekberg. And a cheers for Madame Wenchface. Wenchface. Sorry, I added a D at the end of that for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because I'm drinking. Ooh. Well, cheers, guys. Thanks for sticking around. I cannot believe that you're still here. And Storm subscribes. Fucking cheers, Storm. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, fucking A, man. Francois, it has been a while. Dude, I haven't seen you since like 2017, man. What's going on? What's excuse me. Oh my god. What's going on where you are? How are things? Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm just a disgusting human being. How's the family doing, and how are you doing? What's going on where you are? What is the social atmosphere like where you are? Are you guys shut down completely? You kind of like half shut down? Is anybody taking it seriously? Do you still have a job? You know, all these wonderful questions. Whew. I'm definitely getting tanked. Do you know Ron Mexico? Are you fucking kidding me? You're still my fam. I'm not going anywhere. Cheers, Francois. Fucking A, cheers. James, yes, I know Ron Mexico intimately, actually. He's been one of my favorite motherfuckers for a long time. I've got a lot of favorite motherfuckers, and he's definitely one of them. Ron actually flew out from California. I used to stream from a bar. I don't know if you're aware of the entire history of this, but I used to stream from a bar in Wisconsin. And I had like a streamer get together where I bought everybody Cubs tickets, Cubs and Brewers tickets. And Ron flew out. A couple other people flew out. No, he was the only one that flew out. Everybody else kind of drove out. Spirit Cat drove fucking all the way from Ohio to fucking hang out. Jesse from Game Dungeon Productions, he drove out all the way from fucking where he lives, which is a couple hours away. And then Ron actually flew out from California. And we spent a couple days together getting fucking wasted. Fucking wasted. He came to the bar, we got drunk. Came to the game, we got drunk. And then we all hung out at Barney's and got drunk. And it was good times. I don't know if anybody can actually see it, but my profile pic on PlayStation is me and Ron in a hot tub together. If you can find my Instagram page at Slime After Hours, one word, you can find that picture. If you scroll far enough down, you'll find that picture. Iowa Hawks in the house. What the fuck? Iowa. Cheers, brother. Love you, man. Iowa, you will be happy to know I will never ask you for your Wii U again because I bought my own for $60 on fucking on OfferUp. So fucking cheers, man. I finally got my own Wii U. Um, and I modified the fuck out of it already, and I'm just waiting on a hard drive. I actually found a repository on the internet that has every Wii U, Wii, and GameCube game fucking imaginable. Every like the entire collection has it up, available readily for download. So, what do we got here? Ooh, a 4 terabyte hard drive for $89.99. Thanks, Newegg, but not right now. Oh, excuse me. Fuck, dude. James says, I think I have you on Instagram. I thought you did. I always says cheers, dude. Nice. Cheers, bro. Dude, this has been a long, long fucking. Yeah. Actually, the last 2 days. So I did Instagram lives the last 2 days. And then I did an Instagram and a YouTube at the same time today, and I was lucky enough to convert at least most of the Instagram followers that were live with me to YouTube. So that's what you're seeing right now. Francois wants to know how's Rookie. I wish I could tell you, man. I don't have any contact with anybody from that town. I wish I did. There are some people I would still love to be in contact with, but I had some not so great experiences there, so I just kind of gave up on everybody. Honestly, the only people that seemed to really give a shit about me when I was at my worst was Barney. Fatone a little bit, but mostly Barney. Barney fucking really took care of me and made sure I was still alive. And another friend, Rachel, she was fucking pretty much one of the main reasons I am still alive. Was her. Great fucking people, awesome fucking people. But when I moved up here, I just didn't keep in contact with them. I tried with Rachel. Things, I don't know. She ended up just blocking me on everything. I'm not entirely sure why. That was just a weird situation. Barney, I always felt really bad when I left because I kind of left quick and didn't give Barney that much of a heads up. Shit, I honestly I didn't even quit my job right. The job that I was working there, I had a really nice job. But me moving up here was kind of impromptu. You know, it was. I'd met the girl that I thought I was going to be with for the rest of my life, and she was like, "You should just stay," and I thought that was the best idea ever. So I focused on that instead of focusing on everybody else as well. My priorities were out of whack at the time, and that's on me. That is 100% on me. I will reach out to people when I can, when I feel that I actually have some story to share or something to actually offer anybody. But in the interim, I can just say that I don't have contact with them, and it sucks, and I'm sorry about that. But you should be able to find them on PlayStation you know if you saved any of their contact information. Um, Barney's a good dude. Barney's a great dude. Yeah, no, I don't have contact with anybody, man. It sucks. And Francois says, "I'm sorry to hear that, bro." No, it's all right, man. Life moves forward. Um, Anything that anybody that I didn't keep in contact with, that's my issue. That's something that I did. That's a conscious effort on my part. It's not like I said I don't want to ever talk to these people again. It's just, um, you spend so much time away from them, and you almost, at least for me, I almost get embarrassed. Almost like, I don't have anything going for me that's just like fucking amazing, and I want to like share with them. I haven't really done much with my life since I moved up here, outside of the relationships that I formed while I've been here. There really isn't anything to brag about. And I get to that point, there's still people from high school that I don't fucking talk to because I don't. I'm almost embarrassed. I'm 37 and I'm a fucking bartender, and my favorite thing to do is get drunk and you know
talk to a lot of people that I really have never met in person, and it's hard to explain that to people that you grew up with and people that you've been with for a long time. Not that it's anything embarrassing whatsoever. It's just you just know that it's a series of conversations that aren't going to go well or are going to be troubled in some way. And I just never look forward to it, and I always put it off. And I don't know. It's just one of my many personality disorders is I when I burn my past, I fucking burn my past. You know, I get rid of it. I shed it completely. You know, like a fucking skin. It's gone. Because I really do start fresh every 7 to 10 years. I pretty much shed everything that was before it and start fresh. Honestly, you guys are the only thing I've really kept with me over the last 10 years. And I would like to never fuck that up and not let that go, you know. Um, there's only a handful of people from the last time I lived at that I would like to actually stay in contact with. Barney is definitely one of them, and that's my fuck up. But Barney's also the kind of person where you cannot talk to that guy for 10 years and then get a hold of him, and he'll still give you the same hug, and still the same handshake, and still give you the same friendly love that he always had for you. Um, so I'm lucky enough to have people that I can kind of recognize that trait um, in my past. Uh, but you know, I've got to make things right with Barney at some point because he really did take care of me when I was at my worst, and so did a couple other people. They definitely did, and yeah, like I said, I that's up to me. That's totally on me. Um, you know, you can kind of call it a midlife bucket list kind of deal. Like that's some shit I need to get taken care of because just interesting people, fantastic fucking people that I should really reach out to again. Anyway, Francois says I'm not going anywhere, bro. Well, that's nice to hear. That is absolutely nice to hear. Even though I haven't seen you in fucking 2 years, that's very nice to fucking hear. And fucking cheers to you and everybody else that's popped in. Oh, James says do some shots. Yeah, no, we're not doing any shots today. Um, you know, we're in the middle of like a quarantine, and I've got to kind of chill out. You know, I can't. If I'm gonna drink brandy, which is the only booze in the house right now. Oh no, I've got some hemp infused tequila that's been sitting in my cabinet for about a week. But the only booze I'm going to drink right now is brandy, and I'm not doing shots of brandy. If I'm gonna drink it, I'm gonna make myself a nice cocktail. Um, but I just brought out a couple beers. I'm gonna drink these beers first, and if I still feel like going strong, maybe we'll do something else. Otherwise, I might just pass the fuck out. Excuse me. Watch some fucking Twilight Zone and just drift away into alcohol-induced coma. Iowa Hawk says he's tired as fuck. This work shit is cray cray. Well, just be happy you got a job, man. I got laid off a fucking week ago, and I'm going insane not working. You're going insane working. Which one of us has the better deal? You know, it's horseshit. As long as you're being safe, as long as your work isn't putting you in the fucking line of fire, I'd say keep doing it. Excuse me, fucking heartburn, crazy. I don't even fucking know what you do for a living. I've been talking to you for like fucking years, man. For like I don't know, 4 or 5 years I've been talking to you, and I still have no fucking clue what you do for a living. I'm pretty sure you give blowjobs at retirement homes, but that just doesn't sound like the safe thing to do during a pandemic that specifically targets the elderly, you know, and the young, which you are both. I just I have no idea what you do for a living. You know exactly what I do for a living. I get drunk and fucking ramble
for a living. That's what I do. I have no idea. They're taking temps at work. No closing for me. Yeah. Iwalk says he loves the blowjobs. I bet you do. Who wouldn't? Fucking blowjobs are fantastic. They're like the second to third best thing you can do physically with another person, I think. Sometimes they, it all depends on the person, I guess. Oh man. So there was this girl that I worked with for a while. Um, she gave the best fucking blowjobs, dude. Like porn star fucking blowjobs, and she's older than me. She's actually 53, but she is fucking gorgeous. Like she has a smoking hot body, beautiful face, wonderful fucking personality. Like you can laugh with her, you can talk with her about anything. Like it was a lot of fun, and she sucks dick like a fucking porn star. If she was 10 years younger, I would have been I would have been smitten, but I couldn't get over the age difference. Um, I mean, physically, one of the best times I've ever had, but there were certain things that just weren't there. What the fuck is this? What we got going on here? Sorry, I was just gonna read this. What the fuck, dude? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, crazy. Drop that mic. Fucking hardcore, because I have no fucking clue what you're fucking talking about. I wish I did. I wish I did. I wish I was somewhat in fucking tune to what Crazy's talking about, but I have no idea. Alright, man. I gotta go. I'm gonna play Warzone with Doober. Oh, really? Give me like 20 minutes. I'll enjoy it. Alright. If I get off of this and you guys still playing, I'm fucking in. For you two NV haters during this crisis, no one united. People will claim they were. Yeah, you're pretty much right. No one's really united, at least not in this country. I don't know what country you're from, but in the U.S., well, the U.S. is not set up to be united at all. States are always versus states. Statistics are always set up so it's one state versus another. Sports teams, one state versus another, one city versus another. To be actually united is a ridiculous fucking thing because the state has been breeding itself to be a competitive fucking playground for 200 fucking years. Jesus Christ, crazy. Stop. God damn it. Just fucking call me if you want to fucking say something. Let's just search it. What the fuck? I have no idea what that means, dude. It freaked me out and I love it. Yeah, I don't know. The U.S. is built on. Yeah, it claims to be united, but it's really just everybody against everybody else. Under many different guises. It's strange. Yeah, it'd be something. But I mean, if the U.S. could actually unite, we'd be able to fix pretty much every issue that we're faced with. But people that are in charge, the people that actually make the real fucking money on us, they'll never fucking let that happen. We're too easily swayed. You know, not enough of us are educated properly, and those of us that think we are educated properly really aren't. Like me, I think I can see through all the bullshit, but I still fall for stupid things like advertising gimmicks, commercials, fucking. I'm still prey to all the easy fucking shit. You know, And I know everybody is. That's the fucked up part. You know, we're all we're all just playing up to what they want us to do, and it sucks. It sucks, and it feels like you can never break free from it. It's really unfortunate, but it's what we have to deal with. Dude, I smoke a fucking pack a day. I drink I drink anything with a funny fucking label on it. You know, that's got a high percentage. I mean, they got me. They got me pretty good. And most people I know, they got pretty good too. Even really intelligent people, you know, they've got them wherever they want them. You know, because you're most intelligent. They're the ones that work for the governments. You know, those are the people working for small toy companies or small printing fucking presses. They're out there getting the big bucks in the fucking private sector, and they're the ones actually making the real decisions. Uh, Doing Chris. Well said, Slime, maybe. I missed the bar stream, Slime. Hope life is easy on it. Life is stupid easy on me. It should be harder. It really should be, and I think I'm gonna feel it when I get older. But currently, or not currently, prior to the pandemic, um, life was pretty fucking good and pretty easy, easier than it should be. Like I said, um, the bar streams. It sucks that those went down. It does. I tried to replicate it at the last bar I worked at. Didn't go over too hot, but I wasn't really consistent with it either. But I also didn't make any fucking money there. You know, I had full run of the place. I could set up my cameras and PlayStations and do whatever the fuck I wanted at all hours of the night. But at the end of the day, I was still only making garbage. You know, fucking I was making garbage, and I had committed myself to a circumstance that was above my fucking head for sure. I tried to pull myself out of it, but I couldn't. You know, not by myself. It just wouldn't work. I asked for help. I asked my partner for something, you know, some leeway, some fucking forgiveness, some acceptance, but it just didn't happen. And you can't blame it all on them either, you know, because they counted on me for something too that I couldn't deliver. So, you know, it's all a fucking horse of peace, man. Um, yeah, it just sucks. But either way, I've never been in as good of a position as I have been in the last few months, even the last year, which is something I have to be thankful for. Yeah, I just wish I could have seen this, just like everybody else. I wish I could have seen this coming a little sooner. You know. Life's a bitch sometimes, dude. Shit happens. Yeah, no, absolutely, shit happens. Fucking A, you're right. Shit does happen. But the key is to realize that sometimes that shit happens because you kind of nudged it in that direction. You know, I've made my mistakes. Not as many as I'm blamed for, though. That's what pisses me off, man. I gotta fuck up, but I don't fuck up that bad. But it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it at this point. You know, you just move on, I guess. Fucking Lakefront IPA gives me fucking heartburn. Oh my god. Shit's out of Milwaukee. Ugh. No fucking wonder. So there is 8 of you still here. Well, no, there's 6 of you still here. Um, Say something, man. Tell me about what's going on where you are right now. Please, fucking engage me in some sort of slightly intelligent conversation, so that I just don't have to drunkenly ramble for the rest of the night, talking in code and talking about shit that only a handful of anybody's gonna really recognize. I would love to actually engage in a intelligent conversation.
That doesn't have anything to do with my past or any of the mistakes I made. Good night. So I've got these. I got a whole bottle of laxatives. There are. I think I took 6 of these, so there's 84. Give or take, there's 84 laxatives in this bottle here, and let me tell you, they're delicious. They have a candy coating on them that is almost like a Reese's Pieces. Like, it's really fucking good. It's like if there was a blue Reese's Pieces, it would be this motherfucker right here. And it's fucking delicious. And it's hard not to eat them all because it tastes so good. But I also don't want my intestines to explode or implode, so I choose not to take them. I bought these because I had a fucking intestinal issue just a few months ago. Had an issue with diverticulitis, which is something that generally doesn't take place until you're in your 40s or 50s. But seeing as how I have really enjoyed my life for a good couple of decades, enjoyed. I've done some damage to my body, and it's starting to show. You know, the closer you get to 40, the closer you get to 30, the more it fucking shows. Oh, you old fucker. Oh, hey, Crazy did show up. There he is. Giggity. Oh, what's up, Crazy? Now then, he's just blowing up my phone with weird fucking cryptic shit that I don't fucking understand. That's what's fucking happening, motherfucker. Cheers, Crazy, for coming down. Thanks, brother. Slime's just dishing out his daily fucking life lessons on shit he doesn't know anything about. How you doing? I wish this IPA tasted better. Not just because it's right in front of me, because it's got a really cool fucking label, but it's like a cookie cutter fucking IPA. Like, this is like the Miller Lite of IPAs, dude. But it's got such a good fucking label. It just pisses me off. Did you approve of my reply? No, fuck no. Dude, anything you've sent me over the last, like, 20 minutes has sent me into I have no idea what's going on kind of a deal. Yeah, I don't fucking know what's going on at all. Are you still high? Are you still fucking around? Like, because I don't fucking know what's going on. I don't. I wish I did. I wish I fucking did. I have no idea. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because I'm drinking. Maybe it's because I'm dumb. Maybe it's column A and column B. You sent a picture of Marge. I did. That was like 2 hours ago. I sent you a picture of Marge Bouvier from Playboy magazine. I did. And you have since responded a considerable amount of times. Yep, that was at 11:38. That was 4 hours ago. I sent you that picture of Marge. So if you're still just responding to that, that's your search element of the UV light. I asked this, how is that logic not correct? So aside from having her just fuck Flanders in front of you. I don't, dude, I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. And I don't know how to address that. I love it, I appreciate it, but I have no idea how to address it. I wish I could. Iovox is kind of drunk. Sweet. Crazy On is holding donuts. Sweet. I wish I had donuts. Let's say you were Homer. Why are we going down this, dude? It's a fucking issue of Playboy with Marge Simpson in it. Like, it's just a fucking goofy thing. Why do we have to have these hypothetical circumstances take place? Can't we just enjoy it for what it is? A piece of satirical fucking magazine humor. You know, on par with Mad Magazine from the 80s. Like, can we just enjoy that? Please. If I was Homer in that scenario, if I remember the episode of The Simpsons that actually corresponded with the Playboy episode that came, or the Playboy issue that came out. In that scenario, he takes her to a cabin. She tries to get naked, and then just like in fucking Bambi, a bunch of or Bambi or whatever fucking Disney movie that was. I don't fucking know what fucking movie that was because I don't watch Disney movies really. But a bunch of wildlife comes in through the window and fucking strips her naked so that Homer can fuck her. It's hard to put myself in that position because it's a cartoon and it's 100% sexual, and the Playboy issue is just an oddity of mainstream white fucking media. In Japan that kind of shit's commonplace. Here in the U.S., a legitimate fucking publishing company that is a mainstream childhood staple in the U.S. That's fucking weird, man. That's really fucking weird. Which is why I bought that issue in the first place when it came out, and then I lost it. I think I left it at my brother's, and I came across it again and decided to buy it again. So there's that. That's why I own it. I'm interested. Shit gets weird. It's a pandemic, absolutely. And yes, and where I agree, hentai can stay over there, absolutely. 1979 Chevy Camaro. I want to harvest mangoes on Tahiti. Harvest mangoes on Tahiti. My first question, being an American that knows nothing of geography or agricultural resources, are mangoes commonplace in Tahiti? Are they everywhere? Is that where they grow? And if not, how do you plan on harvesting mangoes on Tahiti? Or is that some sort of innuendo? Maybe an acronym. Harvest mangoes on Tahiti. HMT, that doesn't do anything for me. I'll stick with my original questions. I've never been to Tahiti. I have no idea how prevalent mangoes are. Is that a place you would go to harvest them? I'm curious. Sugar says no clue. Well, then you and I, sir, are in the same boats, and I hope we drown together. Cheers, and thanks for showing up. As for crazy, Chris, I'm sorry, but I have no fucking clue what you're alluding to in most of the text messages you sent me in the last hour. You pretty much lost me after you sent me that Simpsons magazine cover, which is badass, by the way. That is fucking badass. I swear to Christmas I fucking had that same issue. But I also had like 130 issues of Mad Magazine, which are all gone. You know what sucks is I subscribed to Mad Magazine, and then they stopped producing Mad Magazine, but they still took my money, and I don't get that. I haven't received a single issue from them, and I subscribed like 4 months ago. It's a little upset. I've looked on their website, and they have definitely suspended production of the issues, but they did that before the pandemic. They did that just because they weren't sure of the health of the company. But like I didn't get the Tiki. I didn't get the Alfred E. Neuman Tiki glass. I didn't get the fucking Alfred E. Neuman print. I didn't get shit, and all I really wanted was some Mad Magazine. Actually, all I still really want. Alright, somebody is messaging me. I'm doing good with all that. We love smartasses, Chris. You and I are both smartasses all fucking day, man. That's fucking awesome news. It's good to hear. I'm stupid fucking happy. That's dope. I mean, my comments earlier were in jest, but I'm fucking really glad to hear that. It's badass. You're a stronger man than I am, just because I've never had to deal with that. But if I did, I'm not necessarily confident that I would be able to crawl my way back. So I'm happy you did, and you know, proud of my friend that fucking did it. It's badass. You know, you got some fucking balls on you. You got some fucking balls on you. Dutch Vanderlind wants to harvest mangoes on Tahiti. It's the grand plan. You know what? I like your vibe. It's wiggity whack, yo. I'm a subscribe. That's really appreciative, Camaro. That's super appreciative. My brother had a 70. I don't know. It was probably an 80. It was probably like an 80 something Camaro. I had T tops. It was brown. It was like dog shit brown. I wonder what year that was. I have no idea what year that was. I was a fucking kid. It was a nice car, but the T tops fucking leaked, and he actually, uh, it was a fast fucking car, and he ended up doing like 90 in a 35 zone, and spun out of control, and ended up on the steps of a church where it fucking collapsed. Um, like the fucking Bluesmobile, uh, at the close to the end of Blues Brothers, the way their fucking car collapses. Um, the way he described it to me is exactly what happened. His Camaro just fucking collapsed. I don't know why I named myself after a car on YouTube. No, that's wiggity whack. You mean, my man? Whack, you mean, my man? You mean? I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about. I see the shit you're fucking laying down, man, and I appreciate it. Crazy Citizen sent that a long time ago. I just got it now, motherfucker. Or was it Walloween? Dude, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I get so confused by this shit, and I understand that there's a significant lag between what I say and when you press enter on the fucking keyboard. I get that, and I appreciate it. We will chatter one day. Well, I mean, today was your day, tomorrow's your day, the next fucking 3 months are your day. We can chatter anytime you want. Just don't fucking call me before fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon, please, because I'm usually going to be hungover. I'm so high for this shit, man. Good, good. Crazy says I'm off to bed, though. Oh. Well, cheers, Crazy. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate the company. I appreciate the lifelong friendship, and I hope I talk to you soon, man. Fucking send my fucking shit up, motherfucker. I want that shit. I need that shit. Because I have some things I probably have to prove to people, that I actually existed at one point in a hospital. So it would be nice if you sent that out. I would like my drug rug too, to be perfectly honest, but I'm not going to hold my fucking breath. And my fucking copy of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the compendium, I left that at your house for sure. Which sucks because I know you already had a copy. Um, but I was actually looking for it. And I was like, oh, that's right. I left that in Pennsylvania. Along with my pride. I don't even know if Tahiti is a real place. It is definitely a real place as of 1989. I am not too keen on the newer show. So, I have no idea if it's still around. I'm pretty sure it's still around, though. I'm not really up to date on that kind of stuff. Because, one, because I'm American, I don't know geography for dog shit. I know Italy looks like a boot, and Africa's that big thing next to the other big thing, but that's about it. I can name I can name at least 5 of the 7 continents. If we're good. I'm kidding, by the way. I can name all 7 continents. I just might not be able to point them out on a map. That's all. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can point them all out on a map. I just can't really tell you what's within them. I'm not kidding about that. That is a major American issue. Yeah, it's fucked up. But find me another country that has 50 fucking regions to learn. And You so smart. You make Einstein look like Jorge Lopez. Jorge Lopez? I fucking love Jorge Lopez. Do you have an iPhone? I do not have an iPhone. I have an iPad. I have an iPad Pro. So if you want to get a hold of me, if you have an iPhone and you want to get a hold of me via like FaceTime or iPhone Messenger, you can just send me a text saying such, and I'll respond to you with that shit. But I'm near my phone more than I am near the iPad. The iPad's more of a professional thing that I use to draw like dicks and stick figures and shit like that. So, but you can absolutely get a hold of me on that. We can FaceTime on that. It's fairly simple. Otherwise, I've always got my phone. That's why there was two. I think Twat Waffle has it. I have no idea what the fuck is that. Mob 408209. What up, Slug? What up, motherfucking mob? Cheers. I'm gonna press that bell thing. It does stuff so I know when you're doing shit. Sweet. I appreciate it. Let me start by saying this channel used to be a lot more fun. We used to set this camera up at a bar after I closed the bar, and we would get shit-faced, and hundreds of people would join us, and we'd have a great time. I haven't done that in years, but luckily there are a handful of people that still show up, and quality over quantity for fucking sure. But yeah, it is nice to see that we can actually reach a handful of other people. Please do press that fucking bell. That'd be awesome. You know, if you got your own channel, fucking shoot it at me and engage me. I'll engage you. Like, we'll see what's going on. I can only afford to send a large envelope this time. That's fine. If you need money to ship my fucking birth certificate, I will send you money. Get Cash App, and I'll send you money via Cash App. Or if you have a PayPal, send me a PayPal invoice to buysomedrinks@gmail.com, and I will fucking pay it. Just whatever you do, I have money. I'm happy to pay for my fucking shit back. Give me my fucking drug rug, motherfucker. I want that shit. It was a gift. Where's the Jack and Squirt? Ooh. Oh, Fatone hasn't been around in a while. Jack and Squirt. I'm gonna wait till everybody goes to bed to do that. Nah, just kidding. Not really. Got it. We can just talk free that way. I thought we were talking free anyway. Are you still paying like by the minute? Are you still like 1996 fucking crazy? What's going on here? Fucking, are you kidding me? You gotta figure this technology thing out, man. It's super easy to do. It's alright, man. You'll find your stuff eventually. Hope you become one of the biggest YouTubers, even though it's difficult nowadays. I have absolutely no hope in becoming a big YouTuber. No fucking... I don't want to do that whatsoever. A mouse scared the shit out of me. That's rough. You still have the trike. So when I moved up here, the town that we did all that shit in is about 2.5 hours south of here. And I actually lived with Barney, the guy who rode the trike all the time, the guy who I made the helmet for. I lived with him just before I moved up here, and so I actually made the conscious decision to leave all that with him, because I thought he earned it more than anybody else, for sure. So no, I left the helmet, I left the trike, I left the Hulk hands, all with him, and I know he probably looks at it once a week, and hopefully it's still in his garage, and he gets to smile big about it, you know. But no, I don't have possession of that anymore, because honestly, it wasn't mine to begin with. That was you guys. You know, you guys. That was something between you and him. You know, it was fucking badass. That was super badass. There are 2 copies of the guide. I think she has one of the copies. She has it to my wife, her fiance is cock waffle.
No money to ship the book and sweater. Dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. It's fine. I would just, I'd rather, the sweater I kind of want, but I'm not going to bitch about. My birth certificate, though, that's a pretty important thing to have. Um, Mainly because it's really expensive to replace.
And I don't want to have to fucking deal with that shit anymore.
you know. So it'd be really nice if you got that to me. And if you need any money for it, just fucking let me know, and I'm happy. Like, buy some drinks at gmail.com. Send me a fucking email. I am more than happy to fucking shoot you some money for it. I will send it to your local Walmarts. I will wire it to your bank. I'll do whatever I got to do. Like whatever you need, fucking let me know. I still owe you some fucking money for getting me out to Pennsylvania. So if you need anything, fucking let me know, and I'm more than happy to fucking contribute. You know, my fair share, dude. I am more than fucking happy. Just fucking say something. You know, just let me know. You got my number. You got my shit. Find me, please. I'm super glad that you came out and got a hold of me. I'm sorry about the Instagram thing. I had to turn off notifications on direct messages. I know you had said in one of the posts previously that you had been messaging me, and I'm sorry about that. But I had an issue with an ex, and I just had to shut that shit off. So I just don't get personal I don't get direct messages on Instagram um, at all, which is nice. It's really nice now because before I was getting a lot of hate mail. We used to be able to buy you guys shots. Yeah, buy some drinks at gmail.com, man. Yeah. I don't mean it in a gay way, but word, man, I don't know what that means. I didn't see that whole fucking thing, but I want to see it. The lag is bad. I know I use FaceTime regularly, and I asked about Apple products because it would be free for me. We got this. Yeah, no, Apple products. Like I said, I've got this fucking titties iPad Pro. You can find me. If you want to message me, you've got my fucking phone number. Just text me um, your fucking. Well, can I just use your phone number? Is that how that works? I'm not new to Apple, but I'm new to Apple. Um, Text me whatever I need to know in order to message you on Apple, and I'll find you. I'll find you myself. I'll do it tonight before I go to bed. I'll text again. My bad. I don't know what it is, man. You're awesome, and I'm bi, so I don't mean it in a gay way, but you're awesome. Well, if you're bi, then you kind of do mean it in a gay way, which is awesome, and I appreciate it. And I've said this for years. I wish that I was also bi, because then, I mean, you kind of think, as a straight guy, you think you would have the world at your fingertips if you were bisexual. Like you could just walk in a room and be like, I'll fuck that, I'll fuck that, I'll fuck that. I know it's not actually like that. I'm sure it's a lot harder. I'm sure everything is a lot harder. Um, I'm almost guaranteed that every other way of living is a lot harder. But at the very least, you can go home happy with yourself. Um, Fuck it. I trust me that there are some people on this side of the fence that actually envy those that actually get to. And this is insensitive to say that you get to choose what you want because maybe for you it wasn't a choice. Maybe it's just how you're born. I have no fucking clue. I'm a white American straight male born in the fucking 80s. I have no fucking clue what's going on in the fucking world. Like I get it, but I don't fucking get it. I don't really get it, and I probably never will, and I'm probably not supposed to. I'm not meant to get it. I try. I fucking try all the time. I try to understand everything I can. I think that's part of the human existence is the human experience is to try and question everything and try and figure it all out. But some shit is just fucking out of my grasp. And bisexuality, homosexuality, transsexuality, all of that is far out of my fucking reach. Um, I have friends that fall into all those categories, and I still can't fucking ask them. I can't probe their fucking brains and try and like figure out what the fuck's going on. Because I'm like 99% sure that they're all just as fucking confused as I am. Like they have no fucking clue what's going on, and neither do I. You know, I don't know why I am the way I am, and they probably don't know why the fuck they are the way they are. But you know, they find a way to fucking make it through, and they have to jump a lot more hurdles than I fucking do. So why the fuck can't I fucking make it? You know, why the fuck can't I fucking just shut the fuck up and do what I'm supposed to do? You know, if they're doing it, why can't I? But that's part of it. You know, is just knowing that you can't really compare one human being to another. It's not a fair thing to do. It doesn't. It makes sense, but it just never works out. You know, it's just not. It's just not the smart thing to do. Because every human being is so fucking radically different. You know, I mean, we can lump each other into groups all fucking day, but you know, we're all just fucking scared. You know, we're all so fucking scared because life is the most futile fucking thing that there is. You know, the only thing we have is fragile, and it always ends up the same way. Like I said last night, if anybody was even there with me last night, we're uh, we're all sitting in a car headed towards a brick wall, and we're all just fighting over who gets to sit in the front seat. And it was I don't remember if that was like the president of Mitsubishi or Toyota, whoever the fuck it was. There's some fucking dude who had something to do with a car company, fucking. And again, I don't know who it was, but that phrase that we're all sitting in the car headed towards a brick wall and we're all fighting over who gets to sit up front. That that got to me. That resonated with me. I was like, holy shit. And ever since I heard that quote, it actually it's stupid to say because it's hard to think about how ignorant you were prior to this realization, but it's just it's goofy because life is a lot more simpler than you make it out to be. You know, you like to put everybody in all these categories. You put these categories and categories, and it's just life is so much simpler than anybody's willing to admit, because everybody's so afraid of it being too simple. You know, everybody's afraid of it ending too easy. Everybody's afraid of the answer being right in front of them, and they never fucking touch it. It's fucked up. And this nonsense that's going on now is just shoving that in our faces. You know, because all we have to do is not touch each other, not go anywhere near each other, and we'll be fine. But there's something fucking stupid in us that says no. I gotta go pack a cigarettes today. I gotta go get this donut at this gas station today. I gotta drive around town and smoke a half pack of cigarettes and spit out my fucking window today. I gotta do something today so that I'm not just sitting at home with myself. You know, that's that's a huge fucking issue. Is that none of us can really stand ourselves. You know, we bitch about how we can't stand each other, but it's really ourselves that we can't stand, and this thing is it's putting a mirror to that. That's it's fucked up. Oh man, what do you think about titties? Aren't they the best? Life is really troubling, and I recently lost my uncle to suicide, and I miss him a lot. And it made me. It's unfair. It's scary sometimes. We'll eventually find our place. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm sorry. I missed any fucking comment that just happened in the last 10 minutes. I'm really sorry about that. I'll go over it at some point. I was just I was fucking rambling, and I'm sorry about that. It's just what I do. Um,
Yeah, no, this is a fucked up situation we're in, and it's not just gonna get better on its own. Obviously, everybody fucking knows that. That's already been said a million fucking times over. Um, it's only gonna get better when people start to take it seriously. Um, People in this region are just barely starting to take it seriously. Um, and it scares me because I'm not by myself here. I've got a roommate, and he fucking hates being in this house for longer than a couple hours a day. He's a social butterfly. He wants to get out there and talk to people and interact with people, and this is the worst fucking scenario for him. And me, I'm almost the opposite. I like staying at home. I like being at home, but for my vocation, for my job, I like to be out there. I like to be making people drinks, getting people fucked up, talking to people, listening to their fucking stories, because I have a lot to fucking learn, and there's people out there that are going to teach me, as long as I get them drunk, and that has been the case for the last fucking 13 years that I've been getting people drunk. Um, the more I feed them, the more information I get. It's just it's like fucking Short Circuit 2 when Johnny Five is reading all those books like input like feeding people fucking booze in different parts of the fucking state, in different parts of the, well, I haven't really done it in different parts of the country. Different parts of the state is it's a wholly different experience, dude. Every bar I work at, every single bar, even if it's a different bar in the same city, it's a completely different fucking experience. The different atmospheres of the bar bring different customers. Those different customers have different stories, and those stories you can learn so much from, and it's so fucking intriguing. Like at the heart of it, I started bartending to get drunk and maybe buy some girls some shots so I could see her titties. But at the other end of the spectrum, it's like I can learn 60 years of life lessons from this human being that's in front of me, that I'm serving a brandy and fucking soda with a squirt of lime to, and all I have to do is engage her on a daily basis, and I get the wealth of her knowledge, and it's exciting, and it's different. It's something you don't get with most jobs, and it's fucking crazy, and it's something I miss right now, big time. The social interaction. As much as I fucking hate people, as much as I absolutely despise other human beings, there are certain people and certain scenarios that I just wish would still play out in this nonsense. But that's not the fucking way that this works at all. All right, so, sorry, but I have to bounce at 4:30. All right, Chevy, you fucking cheers, motherfucker. Gotta get some stuff done. All right, I'll be back to this time you live. I hope so. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. This has been just me fucking ranting and drunkenly being stupid for a while. It's 3:38 a.m. right now. I've got to take a giant piss, uh, which I'm gonna do. But I'm also gonna go smoke a cigarette. So you're looking at like 6 or 7 minutes where I'm not gonna be here. If you guys want to sit here and talk to each other, fucking awesome. If not, I'll see, hopefully I see you next time. But my bladder has decided that this is the time. So I'm gonna follow its fucking word. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna do what it tells me to. Cause it's my master.
Alright, so something I am definitely aware of. Oh, you people are all past your due date anyway. Yeah, you're right. I'll be next time in live sweets. Past my due dates. Old and worn outs. Yeah, yeah, I'm 37. I guess I am past my due date for sure. Um, but I cling on, you know. I try and hang on to what I got best I can. You know, the world isn't just for 20-year-olds or 17-year-olds in your case. But you know, you kids will figure that out. You know that you have no fucking power and no say in anything, and you'll figure it out very quickly that your role in society is next to nothing. And hopefully it gives you some perspective on things. You know, it's worked for me pretty well. So I have no idea really what you're talking about. Waste of space. Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Um, I'm pretty sure every human being on this planet is a waste of space. It's what we do. We do it really fucking well. We do it really well. Um, yeah, I don't know. What a life. You know, it's been a pretty fun life. You know, I've enjoyed my time. Um, but again, I'm hoping to extend that considerably. Uh, you know, smoking doesn't help. Actually, it does the opposite. It definitely takes away every time I do it. Drinking also totally fucks that completely. So, but you know, you're probably super young, and hopefully you realize that you know the older you get, the more crunches you need. You know, right now you think you got the world figured out, but you probably laugh at memes and have no fucking idea what the life really is about. You probably still are entertained by dabbing and air horns and YouTube personalities, and that's, you know, that's great. That's what you got to hold on to, but it's not real life. It's the exact opposite. Um, it's one of the issues with the internet is it gives a false sense of importance to people, which I trust me, that is not lost on me. The irony, you know, that I'm sitting here with a camera on me and I'm fucking babbling to people on the fucking internet. Um, Trust me, the irony of that is not lost on me. That what I just said is incredibly hypocritical, but such is life, dude. Life is a series of hypocrisies laid out in front of you, and you get to choose which path you follow. So you know, hopefully you follow one that's positive and doesn't slam people. But you know, you've hopefully got a good amount of years to make your choices, realize that all your choices are mistakes, and then make new ones, and then realize that most of those are mistakes, and then make new choices, and realize that those are mistakes, and understand that that's just how life is, and that's how it'll continue for the rest of human civilization. Um, yeah, because trust me, I thought the same way you did, fucking 30 years ago, 20 years ago, for sure. But what can you do, man? You can't change another person's mind. That's oh, it's a fucking impossibility. You know, people are so set in their fucking ways that all the babbling you can fucking do isn't gonna alter somebody's perspective. Um, the best you can do is partially influence it, and it's the best any of us can really hope for. Um, Not to say that I really hope for that. Honestly, I just when we do these, man, I just want to get drunk and interact with people on the internet. I just want to be socially antisocial. It's something I've been doing since 2015. Most of the people you've seen here have been doing this with me for a long fucking time, and I love and appreciate every single fucking one of them. Um, Hopefully, you don't walk away with a negative, you know, idea of this, but you probably will, and there's nothing I can really do to sway you on that.
But I mean, hopefully you show up the next time we do it and make your same argument, and hopefully we can do our best to do it. You know, to sway your perspective a little bit. Because the best thing you can do is give a young person hope. That's the best you can do. But unfortunately, during your lifetime, there hasn't been anything to really hope for, and I recognize that, and I feel really bad about that. It has nothing to do with my generation and what they did, but the generation prior to mine, they fucked up pretty bad. But I'm also pretty sure that every generation thinks that about the previous generation, and I think every new generation thinks that the previous generation is just wasted their time on this planet. You know, that's youth. Youth and age is, you know, those are two things that are really hard to get over. You know, getting older is a rough thing, and the difference between our generation and every generation prior is the amount of information we get to share with each other. The fact that we get to experience this globally is it's a fucking game changer, and it definitely makes things a little more difficult. It should make things easier, but most people don't want to accept the fact that they're making poor choices and accept the fact that their weaknesses are their strengths. But that's just kind of where we are. So I don't know. Hopefully you pull your head out of your ass and stop being a fucking troll. But you know, if not, you do what you got to do, man, and you enjoy it. And as long as you enjoy every second you're doing it, nobody can ask anything else of you. Not me, not anybody. Fuck them. All right, I'm gonna catch you out of here. I'm gonna slam this beer, and I'm gonna put on some fucking Twilight Zone, and I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Thanks anybody that popped in to talk some shit or talk shit with me. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe, stay clean, stay the fuck home. You know, just like everybody else says. Enjoy your night. It's almost 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, so at least where I am. Um, yeah, get some sleep. Sleep is a pretty important thing during all this. Sleep has more to do with your immune system than your fucking diet does. So, get it good. Well, until tomorrow, I will catch you motherfuckers on the flip side.